Alright, we are back to another stream of Elden Ring for real this time. Hello, hello, and yes, still care. Hollow Knight Silk Song is real. The One Piece is real. I love how it was in the sizzle reel. It's so funny. Yeah, and that leads me into talking about the direct, I guess, today. But before we get into that, last time we had made it into Raya Lucaria, fought Renala of the Full Moon, got her Great Rune, and now we are set to head up to the Erdtree capital. As you can see, we have the Great Rune of the Unborn. Amber egg clutched by Renala, Queen of the Full Moon. Great Rune of the Unborn Demigods. Perfects those who have been born anew. Children born anew by Renala are all frail and short-lived, imperfect beings, each and all. Yeah. So instead of, like, you know, a traditional rune in the sense, this is just the respect rune. But yeah. Now we're gonna head up and confront Ranni the Witch about her deeds of the Night of the Black Knives. But also, we're going to talk about that direct today. So, for those who didn't know, Nintendo had a direct to show off the Nintendo Switch 2, their next console. And I am excited for what I saw, but also very concerned. For starters, the Mario Kart world looks fantastic. I love how they just, you know, dumped everybody in. It's basically Smash Brothers for karting, but in all Mario characters. Everyone is here. That looks great. We got a lot of ports coming to the game. Elden Ring on the go. So if you haven't played this and you like what I've seen and you want to play Elden Ring on the go, unless you have a Steam Deck, there's your option right there. That looks great. A lot of games are getting ported there. Kirby Air Riders, we only saw a little teaser for it, but Sakurai is back behind the wheel of Kirby Air Riders. I almost said Mario Kart Air Riders. I'm excited for that. Me smiling with my Steam Deck. There you go. Perfect. But I gotta say, of all the things to come out of that, I was not expecting another FromSoft game via Duskbloods, which is basically their solution to not being able to... Excuse me, babes. Not being able to do anything with Bloodborne is just make a Vampire Hunter D steampunk PvPvE is what they're calling it game. For the Switch 2. That was not something I was expecting. So if anything, that's my big reason to wanting to get a Switch 2. Donkey Kong Bonanzas looks... Bonanzas. That looks a lot of fun. I've been calling it the Hulk Simulator, but you get to play as DK. I love how expressive he is also. A lot of the cartoony designs to it. It looks really fantastic. We didn't get like too much into detail with the specs, but the fact that it's declaring itself as being able to run at 4K at 60 and 120 frames at 1080 already has my interest. I'm not like a super picky when it comes to frame rates, as you can see. I've been dealing with a couple dips here on a PlayStation 4. You know, I only would ever care about that is if I'm playing like something multiplayer. But since I'm playing single player, it's usually just whatever. But the fact that, like, you know, it's improving game qualities from the Switch on there as well looks good. I like that. I do like that they've added, like, Switch 2 editions, I should say. I was a little hesitant at first when they started saying that, like, oh, buy the upgrade. I'm like, I mean, well, Sony does it with PlayStation 5, I guess, but like thankfully you can just, if you have the expansion subscription, you can just, technically get the upgrade for free for as long as you have that. So there's that, I guess. But the fact that it is backwards compatible with the Switch games for the most part, I can only imagine the handful of games it's not going to be able to play are like Ring Fit Adventure, Labo, like very niche titles like that. I don't think you're gonna have a lot of hard time playing like like Mario Odyssey on there and stuff like that. They was able to defeat the scalpers and decided to scalp it themselves. Yeah, that's where we come in though. Is like I'm really excited for it, but it's definitely gonna be okay. I'm probably gonna have to wait till next year if I want to actually get this because oh boy. $80 for Mario Kart World. Now, I personally have a feeling that this is sadly a factor with the current tariffs, thanks Trump, going on right now. In fact, he just went tariff crazy today. Not to get too political, but I feel like that's definitely a sign of it. And to point out, Japan's version of the Switch 2 is like $100 less by comparison. So it's like, well, learn Japanese or save up an extra couple hundred. So that's the thing. But like, I gotta save up first for the way how it's gonna be. I see it as I need to save up for a proper PC before I dedicate anything to a Switch 2. Maybe a Christmas gift. Nah, but it looks good. I think the system itself I found to be like that's a I guess reasonable price for the most part, I'm not like, crazy about it, but like yeah, the $80 benchmark and the fact that the physical versions are $90, but the fact that the game's not even on it, it's more like a key in order to actually play the game, and it's digital by comparison. That's also left me a bit concerned. So, yeah, the best way I can describe it is game system looks phenomenal, but that pricing is gonna be a hard pill to sell for some people. That's my take on it. $8 for Mario Kart is wild. That's the thing. They gotta either, this is an uphill battle here, but they gotta either, start selling the game more often, like with sales like Sony and Steam do, or they gotta, do something else. But it's yeah, I can't see myself. It's one of those things where it's like games already were expensive at 70, but to see them now at 80, and the rumor of what's it called, GTA starting to sell them at 100, it's like, oh man, gaming's getting too pricey. So something's got to give, but we'll see. I don't know. I really did like Duskbloods' like aesthetic. I'm not really one for multiplayer PvP when it comes to the Souls games, but because it seems like they're going into like a very more experimental approach when it comes to the Soul formula, I am curious to see what is to come from this. But I'm going to pick up a physical Silksong copy just to have, no matter the price. That's fair. See, that's the thing. Certain games, I think, speak for themselves at like a full price. Like Elden Ring, I technically spent $100 on this for both the game and Shadow the Erd Tree. I would still recommend highly both of them. But like, it's a little harder to sell for certain games. Like, I would love to play Mario Kart World, but like, yeah, $80. Really need to consider lowering the price. But again, we live in odd times. Best way I can describe it. Anyway, I'm fighting giant ants also. We're going down the Anzal River real quick before we head up to Carrion Royal. But yeah, I have like I was working on like a funny little reaction to everything, especially Duskblood. Texas Simulator. But I'm gonna hold on. I was getting kind of delayed on my end because I was doing other stuff, but expect hopefully a quick animation. Ow. Wrong one. Expect a quick animation sometime tomorrow. Ow. Bastards. So that's why I was also kind of late to streaming, because I was animating that. So, forgot to check over here. I saw so many people screaming "Banana Slammer" when it came to Donkey Kong. I really I like how expressive that's a big ant. I like how expressive he is in this new game. Looks fun. I think the first sign of like hang on issues though when it comes to the Switch 2 is the fact that that Nintendo Tour Switch 2 game isn't a tech demo built into the game itself. You gotta buy that separate. It's like, okay, Astro's Playroom was free on the PS5, and this looks like you have less. And apparently Reggie Fils-Aimé, previous Nintendo America director or president, had to like convince them to put Wii Sports for free onto the Wii itself. Who's gonna buy that? Exactly, that's the thing. It's like 2-1 Switch or whatever. Remember that one like minigame that they made to show off the what's it called, the HD Rumble? I don't know anyone who actually played that outside of like, you know, content creators making, you know, meme stuff for like Let's Plays. It's like, oh, this looks neat. Not $80, Nate. I think the funniest thing, though, to come out of Mario Kart, though, is the fact that of all the characters that they put in, they put the cow from Moo Moo Meadows as a playable character. And a little fun fact, I'm known as the Moo Moo Meadows guy. Cyberpunk on Switch is insane. Can't believe the Switch can handle that. I hope it can. Because if Cyberpunk can handle itself on the Switch too, then I'm hoping Monster Hunter Wilds could get ported on there. I've been looking forward to trying Monster Hunter Wilds for a while. The cow is literally the king. Yeah, so I used to play a lot of Mario Kart Wii, and as a gag, I would... Also, little funny clay fighters. Me and my brother would just constantly pick Moo Moo Meadows for like the randomizer when you play online. And almost every time, it would just go to Moo Moo Meadows. I would continue this tradition with like several other friend groups. So now, from Mario Kart Wii to see this now in Mario Kart World, I'm like, I am the Moo Moo Meadows. So, gotta be playing that guy a lot. Ah, damn it, I died. Okay, well, I need to give myself more cerulean tears anyway. Oh, man. I think it's just so funny. You can be the dry bone fish. It kind of reminds me of Billy and Mandy. There was that Punch-Out game that they had. Not like Punch-Out, the Little Mac game, but like there was like a arena fighter that you would that you could play, and there were super secret characters which were just like the fodder enemies in certain areas that didn't really have. Not that they had like crazy moveset the main characters did, but it's literally just the one move where not arms. Billy and Mandy, the cartoon from Cartoon Network. This was way back on the GameCube. There was a game where it was like an arena fighter, and they had like certain little characters that would fight you in certain stages. One of them being like Nurglings, like the character Nurgle. Oh, I heard you wrong. Yeah, you're fine. Actually, wait, is his name Nurgle? Because now I'm like thinking, wait, did they based it off of Warhammer or Warhammer? Anyway, but like the giant chicken, like a Viking, but it wouldn't be that in depth because they would literally only have the one move where like they would just swing at you, and it's the default animation they had as an enemy. It kind of gives me that vibes when I'm seeing random enemies from the Mario Kart series or Mario series in general just being added in to the game. It's just funny. Alright. Anyway. I have to go through these funny ants again. Come on. Damn it. Wilds is really good, by the way. Hopefully it comes to the Switch, maybe World 2. I feel like Wilds should be able to come to the Switch. I know the PC port is very, like, fucky-wucky. Best way I can describe it for right now, but I feel like I would like to think that they would be able to fix it eventually on PC, but then also be able to port it. Oh, I'm dead. Well, there goes all those runes. I got caught in the corner. Oh, darn it. I might be here a little too early, but it's whatever. I will say the Monster Hunter animation I have based on Rise, the ending literally depends on if they eventually add Devil Joe to Wilds. I've been told that Wilds isn't in the base game in Wilds, so now I'm just constantly looking at all the free updates. So far we have Mitsune and Lagiacrus coming back. That's great. Always love me a fight with Lagiacrus. But so far, no Devil Joe. It literally, the joke only depends on what text I add at the end. But we'll see. Don't you spray me with marinara sauce, you? Go down this way since I got everything at top. forgot there's just a random grace here. Not really random, but you could easily miss it if you only go from the top area. Hey, you won't have to wait to play Silksong. That's true, yeah. I'm gonna play Hollow Knight and be like, man, oh man, could you imagine having to actually wait years for Silksong? Oh boy. That was Hollow Knight fan number one. I knew about this totally. Ow. Okay. Alright, Clay Fighter, I need you to calm down. Alright. I don't have enough for this. Smithers, release the hounds. I really like this spell. Nice. You see that what appears to be a Dark Souls 2 NPC in the trailer for the Nintendo Switch? Can't remember the name. Yeah, Lucatiel. I was kind of confused. Like, what? Lucatiel? What are you doing in here? But apparently it's going to be like an added bonus to the Tarnished Edition for the Switch. Not only do you get Shadow the Erdtree, you also get a new outfit, which is clearly based off the Knights of Mira design. But also, you get a new horse companion named Trent, which I think is only just cosmetics, really. So you can be like a Silver Knight horse. And I looked into it. Apparently, they will add that for sale for other consoles. I'm hoping that's not like gonna be. If it's anything more than $5, it's like an actual ripoff. $5 is already pushing it, all things considered, but. Oops. But yeah. Okay, just remind, like everyone was memeing about the Oblivion armor. It's like, oh god, we've come full circle. What was that? Oh, great heavens. This is so much easier than just poking them with an arrow. Got him. Just realized my mistake. I meant, oops, PS4 and 5. Ooh, PS4 and 5. Alright, we took care of this still. Map Anzil River. Welcome to the underground.
Is someone there? A customer? Well, how long has it been?
I would have more customers if he didn't try to do business underneath a living star. Fucking bobbles. Step B. Maybe trying to sell lemonade at the bottom of the ocean. Exactly. Can only do so much when you have Eldritch Horror right on top of you. All your customers get shot to bits by rocks. Also, I love the one random Clayman from across the ravine trying his best with bubble magic. Nice. Gonna go sell some salt water at a beach. That too. Sell honey to bees. Oh. Oh no, I'm dead. Ow. Sell sticks to a tree. That exactly. Or sell clay to these claymen. Or a window to a submarine. Let me just keep going with these. Alright. Now the guy, the bubble man, Trying his hardest. Sell 6 on to Team Cherry, yeah. I gotta know, what the hell was why was that game in such development hell for so long? I don't even think it was development hell. I just like, where is the communication? Alright, hang on, let me go around again to get those items up there. We'll never know, probably. Yeah. Excuse me. Whoop. Didn't realize the rock disappeared. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything else around here. I was trying to avoid getting hit by rocks. Oh, I missed this guy over here. Die! I think I got everything. Oh, there's that centipede right there. Prima Kong, Silksong YT wants to interview Matthew Griffin, marketer, once the game launches. Maybe we'll get an answer. Fair enough. I'm curious if Vadi's going to say anything about Duskblood. Switch to FromSoft exclusive wasn't on my bingo list. I know, mine either. I literally thought at most, like, oh, we'll just get a port of Elden Ring. That'll be good enough. No, I guess Nintendo really wanted to work with FromSoft for something. I guess this would be the perfect time to do, like, a funny little experiment. I'm actually, like, I'm seeing a lot of people be of split minds of here. And I think I kind of like what they're doing. Just because, you know, this game is massive. We are set when it comes to Souls games from Software. We're good with this game for a good while now at this point, right? So I like this game funded basically all the experimenting they're doing. Like we got a return to Armored Core with Armored Core 6. We now have Night Rain as like a PvE co-op experiment, and now we got this PvP experiment for the Switch 2. I feel like what they're doing now is just like trying to see what works to make for their mainline game to come out afterwards. But I don't know, I just seem like some people are like being way too doomer about FromSoft at this point. It's just like, just let them be. Yeah, exactly. I'm not, like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of PvP in the Souls games, but if they refine it to a point where I can be interested, like, eating it up much more, then I don't see anything to really worry about. Immunizing Horn Charm. I think the real thing is to make sure there's no, like, way to, you know, just parry and insta-kill you. Also, these buggers. Also, so in Dark Souls, the Basilisk eyes, they're fake. They're also fake here, but the Basilisk eyes are basically, are supposed to be, like they're fake eyes. They're just supposed to throw off predators to keep them at bay. But in this game, they're clearly infected with Death Blight, with the possible implication that, first of all, this is a harrowing scene. with the implication that Death Blight caused these lizards to just grow these things like tumors. Similar to how like certain crabs around certain areas just eat Death Blight and also get weird like faces of Godwin on their backs. That's at least how I took away from it. Melted mushroom. Also, you could just turn into a T-Rex and buy it. That was the wildest thing. It's like, see, this very Victorian steampunk vampire game, and then all of a sudden, boom, I'm a T-Rex, I'm gonna bite you. It definitely feels like an evolution to, like, the dragon spells. Speaking of dragons. Oh, goodness gracious. Remember when I said I might have been a little too leveled here? Never mind. Am I insane for freaking out over 9 seconds of Silksong? No! That game has been like weird, like unknown limbo for so long. I was the same thing with Elden Ring finally dropped. Now obviously the 2-year difference between when Elden Ring first got teased and then we finally got news of Elden Ring, very different from Silksong. It's been like, what, almost 5 years now? 6? He switched that ball. Yeah, no. I remember one time, there's a weapon art called Flame of the Redmanes. 6 years, yeah. Flame of the Redmanes. All you needed to do was just proc off 2 uses of that. Insta posture break. Also, it was damage crazy. Last got news in July of 2022. Yeah. I bow to the patient Hollow Knight fans. So yeah, obviously, like when we finally got news about Elden Ring, I watched that first trailer like every day until February of 2022. I was that excited. And now I can't stop playing it. Alright. God damn, we are in 20,000 territory, so it's gonna be a minute before we can easily collect. I'll do the same for Silksong. Alright, level 60 now. Stuck to the mirror real quick. I think it'll be launched July 18th, 2025. I don't see why not. Purple turtle's still here. Hang on. Give me a sec. What the heck?
Greetings. Do you need anything? Do you possess any celestial dew? Then I would like to share my knowledge with you concerning the miracle of this Church of Vows. Radagon once cleansed himself with celestial dew, repented his territorial aggressions, and swore his love to Renala. The Order of the Herb Tree and the fate of the moon were conjoined, and all the wounds of war forgiven. This miracle blesses the Church to this day, and so you need only follow Radagon's example to restore any bond, however strained or severed, to its rightful state of harmony. To experience the miracle, kneel in the basin at the back and cleanse yourself with celestial dew. Absolution will be yours. Any bond, no matter how strained or even severed, will be put to rights.
Yeah. Head out soon, tired as heck after getting up to watch the direct. Well, fair enough, still care. I'm just trying to get the Bell Hunter to show up. It's like the one enemy that just for some reason won't show. Okay, now he's gone. I mean, Pope Turtle, where did you go? Oh my god, it's a Bellbarrack Hunter! Ow. That fucking hurt. Send me flying. Oh dear. Ow. My innards. Ow. Ooh, that's close. Oh, I'm dead. Damn it. Darn it all. Is the Stake of America here? Excuse me. Okay. Alright. Weird place to have the stake be all the way down there. Actually, why is there a stake in this area? Ah, that hurt. Okay, I'm gonna head out. Have yourselves a good night. You too, Silker. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, let's try this again. Ow. So rude. Nice. That hurt. Oh my god. Bastard bell bearing. Alright, I gotta pee, and I also need some water, so I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay. Let's try this again now, shall we? Come on. The So sorry if you hear the jet engine that is my computer. Ah, I got the runes though. I accidentally quickly hit which bumper to accidentally two-hand my staff. Dare me to do that? Okay. Sorry. Scrolling Twitter. Ow. And you're done. Meat peddler's bell bearing. Super. So while I'm here,
Greetings.
go ahead and buy that now. Okay. Here's what we'll do. We're gonna go up. We're gonna go over here, and we're gonna head up this way. We're not gonna go into the Dectus building. We're gonna go up here and do all this area, and then we'll head up to Carrion Royal. So let's go this way. We're now on the Bellum Highway.
Your seamster, Bok. He is always eager to see your return. Please, will you talk to him? When you can. I'm sure he would be much contented.
So even Melina likes Spock.
Shall I let my hand share them with me?
Okay, yeah, so we just need
Your
one more in
thoughts.
mind, and then we're going to focus.
Your ambitions.
We're not. I don't see myself
Principles you would
bringing these
follow.
up unless I really want to see it like a intelligence weapon I want to use. So we're then going to go here, and then we're going to go into intelligence, then vigor, endurance, and then more intelligence. Hey, bud.
Bok the seamster at your service, master. Ready to make adjustments to your garments. Oh, going so soon? Please do be safe on your journeys.
Bok's a good boy. Geometry? Fuck. Ah, damn it. Had a good thing going. I got caught on geometry. It's never fun to get caught on geometry. Fell for it again. Ooh. Ah, damn it. He slapped all over the place. Ah! I didn't think I would rhyme with that. Damn it. Not really rhyming, but... It's up so bad, oh my god. Sorry, I forgot to turn it nighttime. Silly me.
Please, I can read them. Your fingers, please, your fingers. Oh, what a pity it is to be without the right. All you can do is stand at a loss, without even the half-crescents that wish to be whole. Before the unmoving, unfeeling grand lift ahead. Or are you planning to throw yourself to the waters? To find the coward's passage through the dim cavern?
Good question. Let's find out. First. Doesn't help that, like, I'm fighting horseback in the equivalent of a closet. So much geometry. No, I'm dead. Just kidding. Gotcha. Finally. God. Giant hunt and night glaive. Let's try. Why did the music get so quiet? Bellum Church.
Oh, hello. Is that you over there? Have you ever heard of fingerprint grapes? They're special grapes which only grow on those who've been clasped by the burnt fingers. I would truly love to try one. The distant light seems far closer than before, but I can't sense a thing from the usual grapes anymore. Please, could you donate a fingerprint grape to me? Without one, I don't know. I feel like I might go mad. They're special grapes which only grow on those who've been clasped by the burnt fingers. Please, could you donate a fingerprint grape to me? Without one, I don't know. I feel like I might go mad.
Sacred Deer.
What do you need? I don't want any trouble. All done? Well, be on your way then.
Hello. Ow, Jesus. Okay. I'll go that way because that leads to the shortcut. Take that. And this. Great mace. Gotcha. Anyway, I just wanted to get rid of those guys so I can read this without being rudely interrupted. The First Lunarian War. Radagon's glory burns red as his hair. Super. That little tidbit is all I wanted. Is that so wrong? It's there, somewhere. Another path leading back to the front of the Erd Tree. An ancient tunnel. Those are all your hints. If you can't find the other half of the medallion to make the lift go up, there's a secret sausage way. Why did I follow that far? It's alright. But we're not going up that way. We're going over here now. Oh dear. What the hell is that? Ah! Madness. Ah, madness. Madness again. And dead. I don't think I've ever actually died to madness. Darn it all. Well, it's a good thing I actually went and got this grace, so we didn't have to run all the way over again. Oh, God. Crazy. Ah, Jesus Christ! Now why no Steak of America here, huh? Eh, it don't matter. I'm usually pretty in and out with this part. I don't know why I'm struggling. god. I'm just failing after fail after fail tonight. Ugh. Get up here, goddamn. Hell of Shabriri. Alright. Sending the frenzy flame away. Uphill battle for nothing. Oh dear. Please don't show up again. Okay. gonna go for the squirrels. Oh, they kinda did. Ow. Outta here. May Erudition light the way. Light, you say? My brain power. Yeah. Seal of the Rise is opened. What the? Ew. Gross. Cannon of Hama and Gavel of Hama. Pretty good spells to have. Oh yeah, forgot about this one. Alright, now we go into this. Fine, how do you do? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Frenzied cookbook. It is very bright red flower. I have yellow. Okay. Shiveries, whoa. No, sadly, we are no longer 2B, we are back to Finley. The random default I picked. And then just kind of came up with the name Finley. Because it sounded funny to me. Frenzy burst. Finley is a cute name, very girly. No! No! Ah, Lord Vike, it seems that you were no lord after all. Then where is he, our true lord, our lord of frenzy flame? We beg of you, incinerate all that divides and distinguishes. Ah, may chaos take the world. May chaos take the world! Foreshadowing. Fingerprint Vike. Oh dear. More Sona Mackie Doodles. Yeah. Oh god. Oh dear. Ooh, that was close. It was that one time Sona was creeping on Mackie while he was sleeping. Fingerprint rape. Vike's war spear. You mean where she just like just gnawed on his wrist, not even biting it, just gnawing on it? Sacred tear. Finger made in fillet, robe, shoes. Fingerprint grape. Eyeball of the Knight of Vike. Inflamed yellow. Seared with the repulsive fingerprints burned akin to those that marred his entire body. If offered to the blind maiden, it will lead her to the sources of the distant light, allowing her to become a finger maiden. Yeah, wanting to see how hard she could bite down. He slept through it, though. Vike's War Spear. War Spear singed and blistered by fingers, used by Vike, Knight of the Round Table Hold. Like Vike himself, it has been tormented by the yellow flame of frenzy from within. Unique skill, flame thrust. Imbue the spear with the flame of frenzy and leaping forwards, plunging it into the ground and setting off a maddening explosion. Skill inflicts both the enemy and the user with madness. What is a dinger? A finger maiden is one who translates the words of the finger, who is translating from the greater will, who also helps with Tarnish becoming Elden Lords. Maidens to potential Elden Lords. Best way I can describe it. Something must be going by. My dogs are barking like crazy downstairs. But be careful, because these flowers spew out frenzy flame. Who knew madness came in pollen as well? Passing out, good night. Alright, I'll let you know good night as I become tormented by madness. Alright, I think I got all those there. We're probably going to wrap up soon anyway. I like having stone sword keys. They're useful. Okay. Eye of yellow. Alright, I think I got everything up here, so let us go back here.
They're special grapes which only grow on those who've been clasped by the burnt fingers. Please, could you donate a fingerprint grape to me? Without one, I don't know. I feel like I might go mad. Oh. Oh. A fingerprint grape. Tried and true. What a wondrous thing. A fingerprint grape. Oh. How sweet. Yet, how it burns. Thank you. I've composed myself again. May the blessing of the fingers be upon you. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart. I'm sure I'll be a finger maiden. Thank you. I'm sure I'll be...
And she's gone. Alright, well. I'm sure it'll be fine. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just get to the entrance here and then we'll call it. Because it's starting to get late and I figured might as well just start fresh with the Carrion Manor. King's Realm Ruins. There's a secret passage in one of these areas. I'm so used to just seeing the messages laid all over the place that I'm kind of blanking right now. Well, for starters, use that one. Excuse you. This fight sucks. Fucking hate the Revenants. Always have, always will. out of here. Bastard. Oh, yeah, here. Frozen needle. Didn't mean to do that. Ah, Ishi, forgive me. The royal grounds were placed in our trust, but we stood no chance.
Look at you. We don't receive many visitors. I presume you are tarnished? What brings you here? Oh, pardon me. It's hardly my place to ask, is it? I am E.G., a blacksmith who once served the Carian royals. An old codger who refuses to retire his rusty hammer. So here I am, still quietly plying my trade on this spot. Perhaps you'd like a display? These bones are old, but still able. Watch out there. When I'm absorbed in my smithing, I lose sight of all else. If you come too close, I'm apt to cause you harm. I am, after all, terribly large compared to you, Tarnished. You don't know how hard it is not to break anything while I work. Brave Tarnished. A word of warning, if you please. This territory once belonged to the Carian royal family. Their manor lies not far beyond this point. When the Raya Lucari Academy turned on the Carians, the Knights of the Cuckoo descended on this tract. After leveling it, they carried on to the manor. The Carians were taken off guard, but their strength had not waned, and they repelled the Knights' onslaught by conjuring an enchanted snare that remains potent to this day. That is why I say, Tarnished, don't go near the manor, unless you wish to lie with the corpses of the heedless Knights of the Cuckoo. Blythe actually did that, did he? Quite a rare occurrence for such a guarded soul as he. Perhaps he sensed something unusual about you. At any rate, if you're friendly with Blythe, I've something else that might suit you.
Carrying filigreed crest. Talisman adorned with the royal crest. Lowers FP consumed by skills. An honor said to have once been awarded to Carian knights who served as direct retainers to the kingdom's princesses. Now there is only one princess, Rani, daughter of Ranala.
have explained the peril of the enchanted snare that remains at the Royal Carrion Manor. Whatever you do, brave Tarnished, stay away from that death trap.
Alright. Let's ignore his advice and go right into the death trap. What's the worst that can happen? Oh, Jesus! Oh, God in heaven! Why didn't I take his advice? Oh, Lord, please! Please, Queen Marika above, protect me as I run through these missing arrows. Read lore real quick. The resting place of the contemplated cuckoos lost in the siege of the Carrion Manor. Okay, we made it. Alright, now I think that's a good place to end for now. Oh boy. Excuse me. Now we got some sliver of meat, a lump of flesh, and turtleneck meat. Along with the bones. The bones of it all. Alright. Oh, the rest of my runes went missing. Hey, 404. Not found. Anyway, so, tomorrow. Might be a little late again, because I gotta run some late night errands tomorrow, so... Hopefully I'm not too late, but... We'll see. But tomorrow, we're gonna head into the Carrion Manor. Afterwards, we'll see where we go. So, with all that said, that's going to be a stream. Thank you to everybody who stopped by to watch. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.